Looking for the most popular Philips coffee machines right now? In this video, you'll find the best-selling, top-rated, and newest Philips models available on Amazon. Let's begin with the Philips 2200 series. This is one of those coffee machines that feels familiar the moment you see it. On Amazon, it consistently shows up as a bestseller, and it has built a strong reputation over time. What makes the 2200 stand out isn't that it's new or flashy, it's that so many people have already chosen it. Thousands of buyers, steady ratings, and long-term demand all point to one thing: this is a model people trust. For many shoppers, this is where the search starts. It represents a safe, well-known option in the Philips lineup, especially for anyone looking for an automatic coffee machine without overthinking the decision. It's the kind of product people feel comfortable buying, even after only a short comparison. And once people get familiar with what Philips offers at this level, it often shapes what they look for next. The Philips 3200 series is often seen as the natural step forward within the Philips range. It's one of the most frequently recommended models, and it continues to attract a large number of buyers on Amazon. What makes this series interesting is how well it balances popularity and flexibility. It's not positioned as entry-level anymore, but it's also not trying to be a premium machine. That middle ground is exactly why it appeals to so many people. When you look at ratings and reviews, the 3200 series consistently performs well, and it shows up again and again in buyer shortlists. It's often the model people come back to after browsing multiple options, not because it promises the most, but because it feels easy to live with. For a lot of users, this model quietly becomes the reference point. It defines what a good Philips coffee machine should feel like. The Philips 3300 series represents a newer direction compared to earlier models. While it hasn't been around as long as the 2200 or 3200, interest in this series has been steadily growing, especially among buyers looking for something more current. On Amazon, this is the type of product people pause on, not because it has the most reviews, but because it signals an update. It feels like Philips refining what already works rather than reinventing everything. It gives the impression of a familiar idea presented in a more modern way. As more buyers pay attention to newer releases, the 3300 series has started to stand out as an option worth considering. For some shoppers, that sense of new but not risky matters more than numbers alone. It reflects how preferences slowly shift when familiar designs begin to evolve. The Philips Baristina takes a very different approach. It's a newer release, and it doesn't try to blend in with the rest of the lineup. Instead, it stands out by design alone. Because it's still new, it doesn't yet have the same volume of reviews as long-established models. Even so, early feedback has been positive, which naturally draws attention. It's the kind of product that makes people stop scrolling for a moment. On Amazon, this kind of product often sparks curiosity. People click on it not to compare specs, but to understand what Philips is experimenting with. For some buyers, that sense of discovery is part of the appeal. The Baristina feels less like a safe choice and more like a conversation starter. It's especially appealing to buyers who enjoy discovering something different. The Philips 5500 series sits higher in the lineup and reflects what many users look for after spending time with earlier models. It's known for strong customer ratings and is often associated with a more premium experience within the Philips ecosystem. On Amazon, this series tends to appear in searches from buyers who already know what they want and are willing to invest a bit more. At this stage, the decision feels less rushed and more considered. Many buyers arrive here after comparing several options, spending time reading reviews, and slowly narrowing down what fits their daily routine best. There's often a sense of confidence behind this choice, not excitement from something new, but comfort in something well-established. Rather than focusing on popularity alone, the 5500 series stands out for consistency. Solid ratings, long-term satisfaction, and repeat interest all point in the same direction. It's a choice that often comes after experience, not impulse. It represents the point where choice becomes more intentional. Through this video, you've seen how different Philips machines fit different lifestyles, from everyday convenience to more hands-on coffee moments. It's not about finding the best machine, but understanding which one fits the way you actually drink coffee. If this helped your decision, drop a comment below and follow for more content like this.